Stay away.
It's Mia. She's not dead, she's alive. She's back.
They found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank, but she wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Ethan Winters, a brand new protagonist to the Resident Evil series, gets a video from his wife, who went missing 3 years prior to the events of the game. After finding out she was staying in Dulvey, Louisiana, he finds himself at the guest house of the Baker estate. After searching for clues around the house, he noticed a lot of rotten and pest-infested food.
Fuck!
Eventually, he finds a VHS tape, which is an original mechanic to Biohazard and is meant to simulate lost footage to make scenes in the game feel more eerie and fresh.
Where did you find this guy? Give me a break, Pete. Hey.
In the tape, you play as Clancy, a cameraman for some journalists exploring and trying to find out more about the people who have gone missing around the area. However, as fate would have it, the 2 people he was recording for end up getting killed, and his fate seems to be left a mystery. The good news, however, is that the VHS tape helped Ethan find his way through the house, and he ends up finding Mia.
Thank God I found you. It's me, it's Ethan.
Ethan?
Are you alright?
You shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? You contacted me.
No. Did I? Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
She pulls Ethan along to try and escape. However, during their escape, they end up losing each other, and when Ethan finally catches up to her, she seems different. And after that encounter, Ethan loses a hand to his chainsaw-wielding wife, who seems to be possessed by something or someone and has superhuman strength and healing abilities. When Ethan is confused on how to escape the house, a woman on the phone who says her name is Zoe says he shouldn't have came to that house and that he should escape through the attic. After finding a weapon and taking down Mia, Ethan gets a warm welcoming to one of the main antagonists of the game.
Welcome to the family, son.
Where am I? What the hell?
Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's time for supper.
You wake up having food thrown at you, confused, wondering where you are, surrounded by people you've never met.
It's good.
Dumb son bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
After Jack gets fed up of Lucas, he stabs him and cuts off his arm, and then wastes no time in going towards Ethan and torturing him.
Shit, he's not eating it, Jack! He's not eating it!
Get the hell up, Marguerite!
Make that for him!
Get the hell out of here!
You're a son of a bitch! Oh, I can't believe it, you son of a bitch! He's not eating it!
This opening sequence really shows how dysfunctional and crazy the Baker family is. Once the Baker family leaves, Ethan takes this opportunity to escape. But it's not long before Jack Baker comes to check on Ethan, and then Ethan has no choice but to hide. After successfully evading Jack, Ethan gets another phone call from Zoe.
Oh, and that thing on your wrist is a codex. Don't lose it. It's important.
After seeing his hand was stitched up, his next course of action is just finding a way to escape.
Hey!
Ethan finds an officer who is looking around the Baker's residence, and when he asks for help, the officer seems suspicious of him.
No.
All right. Now, we got several calls about some missing persons lately.
You don't understand. I gotta get out of here.
Calm down.
But you want to be a hero and save my life. A fucking pocket knife? Here.
After only being given a pocket knife to defend himself, the officer tells Ethan to meet him in the garage.
You need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
What's my job? Won't you do your job and tell me? Answer my questions.
After an argument between Ethan and the officer, Jack interrupts them. And now the only thing for Ethan to do is survive.
Oh boy! Now look what you done, motherfucker!
This boss fight was a good way just to show how invincible Jack was. And right when Ethan thought it was over, Jack had one last surprise. After he gets the correct key, Ethan finally makes it to the main hall of the house where he gets yet another phone call. When Ethan picks up the phone, Zoe explains that Jack is actually her father, and Ethan needs to find more elaborate keys to make it outside. After looking for the keys to make it outside, Ethan encounters a new type of enemy that isn't human but doesn't contain the strength and healing abilities that the Baker family has. Eventually, Ethan hits a roadblock until a tape he found containing Mia shows him where the next step of the puzzle is.
Ethan, if you find this, I know I can't expect anything from you. Not after what happened. After what I did.
And during the tape, when we play as Mia, we encounter our first paranormal activity. The strange silhouette that appears to look like a little girl refers to Mia as Mommy and seems to have the ability to teleport as she pleases. After finding the last key, it seems to be protected by none other than Jack.
Now she says he will be her father. No.
And as expected, getting the last key won't be a walk in the park, as Ethan is now thrown into a deathmatch. Ethan is now stuck with no way of escaping, and his only option is to have an intense chainsaw fight to the death. And after a long, gruesome battle, Ethan comes out victorious, and Jack Baker seems to have finally been taken down, with no chance of being able to regenerate, leaving only his legs and lower torso. After putting in the last key, Ethan is finally able to make it outside, but new enemies and antagonists await him. After congratulating Ethan for making it so far, she tells Ethan about what's going on with her family, that they are infected and need a cure to return back to normal. However, she doesn't know where the cure is, but she has a good feeling her mother, Margaret Baker, does. What makes Margaret different from her husband Jack is that she doesn't attack with strength. She lays bugs all around the old house, and she is also much faster than Jack. During the search for Margaret, Ethan runs into Mia. However, he is more concerned on what she has gotten them both into, and before Mia can tell him, Lucas Baker kidnaps her.
That's right. You mind if I borrow Mommy for a little bit? Don't you stand there. Do something!
Ethan, help! Stay the fuck out!
After this encounter, Ethan needs to find a way to deal with these pests and their nest, and he ends up finding a flamethrower, which is very good at getting rid of them. After getting too close to the cure, Marguerite takes matters into her own hands and fights Ethan. She starts by pushing him, and the impact of the fall breaks the floor. While he's trapped in a hole, she starts sending her bugs towards him, and after a short battle, she ends up falling into the hole herself and turning into liquid. When Ethan's watch starts beeping, he realizes he found the cure.
Well?
Zoe calls asking if Ethan has found the serum, but Ethan tells her that they need a D-series head and an arm. Conveniently, Zoe knows where to find the D-series head, but not the arm. Ethan still needs to search the rest of the upstairs rooms, and then after, Zoe tells Ethan to meet at the trailer. After finding a door that needs a lantern to open, Ethan realizes that the lantern Marguerite was holding was the key to this door, so he goes back to check on her. It seems Marguerite has transformed into some abomination, so Ethan finds her and prepares for a fight. Marguerite catches Ethan off guard, and now Ethan has no choice but to fight her, using both his weapons and his flamethrower. After pumping enough lead and gasoline all over Marguerite, she finally succumbs to her injuries. But what makes her death different from Jack is that she crumbles into a bunch of pieces.
Fucking stay dead, okay?
With the lantern acquired, Ethan is finally able to progress the upstairs of the old house and get the arm of the D series.
Oh, God. I guess this is it.
Ethan seems to be being followed by the little girl that we saw in Mia's VHS tape.
Now, where the hell are you?
Ethan realizes Zoe's not waiting for him in the trailer, and he gets upset. But then he hears the voice of Lucas.
This is gonna help me and me, right?
Hey, buddy. I thought you should know.
Lucas tells Ethan that Zoe and Mia needed a timeout, and they're with him. And if Ethan wants them and the head of the D series, he needs to find him and participate in an activity he put together.
Ethan, hold on. I got something for you. Looky what I've got.
On his way to finding Lucas, he needs to go through a bunch of booby traps that he set for him. After finding where he was supposed to go, Ethan unknowingly walks into a saw-like trap where he must complete a series of puzzles in order to see Zoe and Mia again. After finishing the puzzles, but not the way Lucas intended, the trap does not work, and so Lucas gets angry and throws a stick of dynamite into the room Ethan is in. However, this only helps Ethan into getting in the room Lucas was watching him from. Ethan then finds where they both are trapped.
Mia!
She's alive.
Who are you? Where are you?
We're just beyond the pier, outside that room. Hurry!
Ethan gets to Mia and Zoe and frees them both. He then hands Zoe the ingredients to make the cure, and when Ethan gets them back from her, he is interrupted by an infected Lucas.
Hey, one of those is mine.
Lucas, by far the strongest and biggest baker in his infected form, attacks Ethan violently, and Ethan must shoot all of the exposed eyeballs in Resident Evil fashion. But right when Ethan thinks it's over, it's not. Unfortunately, Ethan gets put in a position where he has no other option but to inject Lucas with one of the serums.
I had to use one of them. There's only one left.
There's only one left. There can't just be one left.
What the hell are we gonna do now? It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape.
But Zoe,
Go! Both of you just go!
come with us. I'm sure there's someone who can help.
This is my home. Apparently I belong here.
I'll send help.
Don't bother. There won't be anyone left to help!
Ethan? Thank you.
Who the hell else was I gonna choose?
Ethan.
Mia, I know you've been through a lot. We need to talk. You had something to do with all this, didn't you? Look, I just want to know the truth.
Ethan, I honestly don't remember.
Try. Is that the boat? How the fuck did that get here? Oh, you're okay. What the hell was that? What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
After waking up stranded, we are now in the perspective of Mia, stuck on an abandoned ship where Ethan is taken by the virus who a little girl named Evelyn is controlling. Thanks to Zoe and not Mia, we know Evelyn's name, but not her backstory. Upon entering the ship, Mia starts getting these flashbacks, as if she's been here before.
They're dead. They're all dead. The engine room. What the fuck are you talking about? She killed them all. Fuck. What the hell is going on? We need some weapons. Is there any weapons on this ship? I don't know. Let's go this way. Maybe we can get out of here.
We then run into Evelyn, who tells us to watch the VHS tape that she left on the table.
worse.
She must have infected me during the attack.
When playing the tape, Mia begins to remember how and why she got to the Baker residence. For now, Alan, the guy seen on screen, had the same mission as Mia, to transport Evelyn to some buyers. However, when Evelyn breaks free, she starts infecting everyone on the ship and injures Alan.
She's close.
Mia's new mission is to try and contain Evelyn. However, this being a VHS recording, we can assume it doesn't end well. After regrouping with Alan because the mission was not a success, Alan starts to badmouth Evelyn, and when she hears this, she gets rid of him.
Try to take control! You have to fight her! Evelyn, stop! Stop right now!
Don't touch me, don't!
Mia finds a computer, and this is when Mia sends a video to Ethan, telling him not to come and find her, which is when Ethan does in fact come to find her.
We'll be together forever.
Evelyn still wants to be a family with Mia. However, Mia, now knowing why all of this happened, rejects her offer, and she gets very angry. Searching through some cameras, Mia eventually finds where Ethan is, but Evelyn tries everything in her power to make her stop. When Mia finally finds Ethan, she is very relieved to see him, and then we go back to Ethan's perspective.
Ethan.
Ethan, now connected by the virus or the hive, is able to have a conversation with Jack. He explains what happened and how they became infected in the first place. He said that they found her after a hurricane, and after that, everything went to shit.
Stay away from him.
Why? He doesn't love you. I can make him love you.
Don't hurt him.
Silly, I told you, I'm not gonna hurt him.
Don't you dare.
What? You're not.
Mia frees Ethan from his cage, but she is fighting with Evelyn in her mind, so she pushes Ethan away.
Take this.
What's this?
I won't be able to resist for much longer.
Ethan's new mission is to make an injection, find Evelyn, and then defeat her with said injection.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative, just from the Baker's son Lucas, to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports in the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
From the radio, we hear soldiers have arrived on scene to the Baker's residence. We also hear that Lucas is still alive, and a mystery soldier says that he is going to go and check on him. These soldiers are also ordered to find Evelyn and shoot on sight. While Ethan goes underground, he encounters countless enemies that are trying their best to kill him. Ethan stumbles into a lab where he is able to make something to kill Evelyn, that something being a neurotoxin. While on hot pursuit of Evelyn, she sends many waves of the virus monsters, whose only objective is to kill Ethan. Ethan then finds his way back into the guest house. Evelyn then starts showing Ethan realistic flashbacks of his and Mia's first encounter from the beginning of the game. When Ethan powers through all of Evelyn's attacks, he gets close enough to inject her. After being injected, Evelyn transforms into the biggest monster we've seen yet. After Evelyn is overwhelmed, she grabs Ethan and throws him out of the house. Evelyn, growing bigger than the guest house, slowly creeps her way towards Ethan, and all he can do is spray and pray. After realizing his bullets might not be enough, someone calls Ethan through his watch, telling him to use the gun that is right next to him, and so Ethan slowly crawls towards the gun. After several bullets, Evelyn is finally taken down.
I'm Redfield. I'm glad we found you.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
Is it ready? Can we begin? I can't help it, man. We've got work to do.
No. Ethan Winters has been secured. He's alive and well considering.
And Lucas Baker? Right now, he's our only link to the connections.
He's next on my list.
First unit before we lost contact. But apparently Lucas turned the mine into his own personal hideout.
How many men did we lose?
3 of our best. Their last transmission was near a lab that should be just ahead. I'm going to need you to check it out.
Got it. I'm getting you out of here.
Leave me. It's too late.
In the perspective of Chris Redfield, a main protagonist from previous games, we get word that Lucas Baker is alive and is working with so-called connections so they could experiment with the virus and use it for their own gain.
You can try and take that off all you want, but I'd advise against. My hand might slip in. Lucas!
While looking to capture Lucas alive and 3 men who went missing, the number goes down to 2 and Chris is getting angry at the fact he's not allowed to capture him dead, but they need him alive for information about the virus and the so-called connections. After Lucas's attack, Chris needs to escape the area as toxic fumes fill the air, and during his escape he comes across many of the molded monsters that Ethan had to go against. After making it to the main headquarters of the cave, Chris has 3 options on where to go next. The green shuttered door that has toxic fumes and which Chris does not have the appropriate mask for. A black shuttered door that is pitch black with traps that require night vision, and a red shuttered door which doesn't require anything besides weapons. After coming across one of the 2 remaining missing men, Chris's main objective is to find a key to free him. After getting the tools to fix a crane which had the key, a big monster appears in which Chris has the option to fight it or to run away from it.
Please tell me what I'm looking at. Everything's all right now.
That's just what he wants you to think. I'm just the bait, and you fell for it.
Unfortunately, Chris falls for a trap that ends up getting the soldier killed, and was going to get Chris killed too if it wasn't for the soldier's mask, which was high enough grade to withstand the toxic fumes.
Sorry.
With the high-grade filter equipped, it's time for Chris to go through the green shutter filled with toxic fumes. During his exploration of the green shutter, Chris finds a night vision mask, but then has to go against these new kind of molded enemies that only die to certain bullets. With night vision unlocked, Chris can now go through the black shutter to hopefully find the last soldier. After finding the clown key, Chris can now open many doors he couldn't before, but first he must turn off all the lasers in a room where the last missing soldier is.
Yeah, it's you. Thanks. I was beginning to think we'd been left behind.
However, the reunion doesn't last long.
Fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck! 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 Get this thing off of me!
I don't know about you, Christopher, but I'm getting real tired of playing games.
3 men, Lucas. 3 of my men dead because of you. This ends, and it ends now.
Well, I don't think so. It's about to be 4 dead soldiers in a minute. You're going to fail, then we're going to die.
With 10 minutes on the clock, Chris needs to find a way to get the bomb off of him before it blows up.
Our video logs from the first unit show canisters of liquid nitrogen nearby. You might be able to deactivate the bomb by freezing it.
Where are the canisters?
The storage space in the mine work area. Go through the red shutter door.
More than 3 minutes have passed, and when Chris is near the nitrogen canisters, he's stopped in his path and forced to defeat a giant molded monster. After an intense boss fight, with one more final punch, the monster is defeated. Having removed the bomb and failing to rescue the 3 soldiers, there is no more distractions for Chris, and he is not bringing back any survivors. Back to the cave headquarters, Chris unlocks Lucas's lab with the clown key. However, when he enters it, he needs to defeat wave after wave of strong enemies.
Alright? I don't have anything left.
You won't get any sympathy from me, asshole.
I know. I've done terrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed watching you burn.
The lab goes into full self-destruct mode, where Chris only has 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds to get out of there. After making it to the lab where Lucas and the connection biologist worked at, we learn that the professional biologist never liked Lucas working with him, because all he would do was make the molded fight each other. We also know that Lucas is no longer being controlled by Evelyn after her death. However, Lucas still chooses to do evil with his powers. Lucas thinks that Chris is dead, so he uses that to his advantage to surprise him. After a surprise attack from Lucas gets shot, but instead of dying, he transforms one last time and begins attacking Chris. During the fight, Lucas releases toxic fumes that not even the upgraded mask can handle, so while fighting him, Chris needs to look around and replenish his oxygen. After one last shot, Lucas is finally defeated.
Game over. Finally.
Chris, the data transfer is almost complete.
How do I stop it?
You need to find a way to shut down the server. There may be some transformer relays you can... Okay, that worked. Gonna be some pissed computer techs up here, but...
Crimea River. What's the sit rep?
The facility is clear. Even the newer breeds have been neutralized.
Then I'm out of here.
Perimeter wall is up and operational.
Good. Think we did any good here?
Not for them, unfortunately. But the mold is contained. Hopefully, they're Evie's last victims.
Hopefully.
Chris, there's a call for you. You need to take it back at the camp.
All right. I'm on my way.
There's only one left.
It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape.
I'm sure there's someone who can help.
This is my home. Apparently I belong.
I'll send help.
Don't bother. There won't be anyone left to help!
guys over here. Hey, I think she was...
What the hell you boys up to?
That's her, all right. Zoe Baker. She's still breathing. Call in to HQ.
Did you say Zoe?
Sir, do you live here?
What the hell's wrong with her?
We're
Zoe!
here to help. So everything...
What in God's name have you done?
Sir. Whoa. Stop! Stop!
Oh my goodness. Zoe. What the hell do they do to you?
Listen to me. We're here to help.
No, I don't believe you, boy. Tell me, what kind of help comes in a helicopter gunship?
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't get it.
You think I don't know who you people are? With all these monsters running around here. Tell me, where'd they come from?
It's not what you think. You don't understand!
I don't understand! You see that girl back there? Look! That there, my brother's little girl. My niece, you understand? And around here, family is a righteous cause. And you ain't gonna kill my family. Now see, that ain't something I can abide.
For fuck's sake. She's infected. She's dying. And we're both gonna fucking die if we don't get the fuck out of here right now.
She ain't dead yet, boy. So I figure you better do something about it. For I feed you two little friends outside.
Okay. There's a cure.
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. We were on our way to get her treatment, and you fucked that up when you jumped us. They're probably still waiting for us right now.
Where?
In the perspective of Joe Baker, Jack's brother, he finds Zoe alive and not under the control of Evelyn. However, she is still infected with a virus, so after interrogating the soldier, he goes to retrieve a cure.
I can take you with my bare hands.
Jack doesn't use weapons. He uses his bare fists to fight, and thanks to him living in the woods with a diet of raw foods, he has the strength to handle the molded. Eventually, Joe comes across the cure.
Jesus Christ.
Joe goes back to Zoe and injects her with the cure. However, it doesn't work.
She needs a full dose to heal completely. Just untie me, and I'll take you there. Please!
What base? Shit. Gotta get Zoe out of here.
After being attacked by some swampy molded monster, Joe puts Zoe on a boat and takes her to the camp the soldier was talking about.
Where in all hell did this wall come from? Looks like somebody left the lights on. That's good enough for me. I'll be back with something to make you better.
Having arrived at the camp, Joe sneaks around, taking down molded stealthily and quietly. Joe also comes across many alligators which he must find or craft spears to take down, or else he will become their next dinner. After almost making a full circle around, Joe finds the vessel Mia and Evelyn were on. He then goes inside of it and ends up finding a device that makes the cure Zoe needs.
What? Oh, come on!
Punching seems to be Joe's good luck charm, but then someone surprises him. This appears to be the monster that ripped the soldier in half earlier and tried attacking Joe and Zoe. Joe is thrown and now in a fist fight for his life. After some struggle, the swamp molded monster is defeated. Now, with the cure, Joe could make it back to Zoe.
Zoe, I brought your medicine. You're going to be fine.
The molded swamp monster seems to not have died after all and is now in possession of Zoe, which angers Joe and makes him chase the monster down.
Zoe! Where are you, girl? Where'd they go? Damn. This whole place has gone to hell. He's gotta be up ahead.
After some more exploration through alligator-infested waters and crossing through a cemetery that was guarded by a giant molded monster, we find Zoe inside of a church. Joe recognizes his brother's face and, while in shock, gets knocked out. Then, Jack puts him in a coffin and throws him into the swamp.
Don't do it! Don't you touch her! Jack! Get me the fuck out of here! I'm your family! How the fuck can you do this to me? Get me the fuck out of here, Jack!
Thankfully, Joe wakes up alive and right where he needs to be, back on the Baker estate. While Jack isn't being controlled by Evelyn anymore, he is too far gone and is running on autopilot mode by the virus, but the little humanity left inside of him is just trying to keep Zoe with him.
Gotta be safe to get a calculation.
On his way to the main house, he sees an umbrella weapon, perfect for Joe's fighting style, and takes it with him on his final fight with his little brother. This just shows how powerful the weapon is. Joe finds Zoe, however Jack is not ready to give her up. Jack, using his strength enhanced with the virus, is able to make whips that attack Joe from afar, and Joe can use his new mechanical fist and spears that he collected along the way. After a long fight, Joe finally gets a hold of Jack.
Farewell from the family, brother.
Zoe, hang in there. You're gonna be all right now. Zoe? Zoe! Wake up, Zoe!
Joe, What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. It's all over now.
Go! Don't move! Get your hands up! Get down! Weapons down! Weapons down! It's all right. You must be Zoe Baker.
Who the hell's asking?
Chris Redfield. Been looking all over for you. We're here to help. You're gonna be just fine.
I was trapped with those monsters for 3 years. All of them trying to kill me. I can't believe it's finally over.
You gotta know. Deep down somewhere, they were still your family. And they loved you. Especially your daddy. Even in his final days.
We found her. She's a tough kid. Of course. Hang on. Someone wants to speak to you.
Zoe, are you there?
It's you. I don't believe it. You actually made it.
We both did.
This final phone call brings the Baker story to an end.
Thank you, Ethan.
Today's top news. Record-breaking rainfall from this week's hurricane looking to come to a close tomorrow morning as the storm moves on. Out in the Gulf, reports of a missing ship have rescue crews, and by tomorrow morning, we should be home free.
Any news on the damage from the storm?
In the perspective as Zoe Baker, the news she was watching said that a hurricane just hit a vessel and went missing. This is referring to the vessel Mia, Alan, and Evelyn were on. Jack seems to have found Evelyn while looking for survivors, but to them, she is just a helpless little girl. As we explore, we see how normal and human the Baker family was before Evelyn infected everyone, but the peace doesn't last long. Zoe sees Lucas's passcode and goes to the bathroom to get a special key to snoop through his computer. Then she goes to get spare clothes for Evelyn and makes her way to the kids' room where Jack put Evelyn.
Honey, please get her cleaned up and into some dry clothes. I need to check on the boathouse. It's half on the water last I looked.
Yes, Daddy.
Before giving Evelyn fresh clothes, she puts the special key in a trophy and a ladder drops down, where she then climbs up. After unlocking the computer, she reads a bunch of notes Lucas made about being mad at the family, but one that stands out is a key being put inside a toolbox on the balcony.
All right, little girl. Let's get you cleaned up.
They're mine now.
What?
Evelyn disappears and causes all the lights to go out, and so Zoe goes to look for her family downstairs.
Lucas? What happened? Are you okay?
Lucas appears to be unconscious, and Zoe hears a noise from upstairs, so she goes upstairs to go and check on it.
Mama, is that you?
Zoe, come look. Come see her gift. Look at all the pretties my little girl is. Kiss me, lover!
Get to the garage! Get to the road! Go now!
Zoe is sent to go to the garage and retrieve some rope to hopefully tie down Margaret.
Oh, my voice and looks. I'm eating him right now. She wants me to do this. I have to show her. She wants us all to show her love now, do you? We can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Your sister Eve.
Zoe is then put into a chase with her father and ends up escaping to the balcony where she grabs the key from the toolbox that Lucas was talking about. Zoe now needs to evade her mother and get to the door that leads her outside to the trailer, which is housing another survivor from the storm. Zoe sees a note left by the survivor, who is actually Mia, and in the note Mia left, it says to forget about her and why she ended up on their property and what she was doing on the ship. It also says do not get near anyone who looks like a little girl. However, the bakers read the note a little too late.
I think I fell asleep.
Well, now, look who has decided to join us.
Wake up and smell the shitty coffee, Zoe.
Lucas.
You okay, dear? There was a lot of excitement from that storm last night.
I'm fine.
We thought we were lucky, and the next time it rained, there was a mess for sure.
Hello, sister.
So, after playing all of Resident Evil Biohazard, the main game, and all the DLCs, and looking into the lore, I have decided that the ranking it deserves out of a S, A, B, C, F is S tier. So peak. And the reason, there's a lot of reasons. So, one of the main reasons it is getting S tier is because it saved Resident Evil. The franchise was going more towards like Call of Duty with 5 and 6. Not that action is bad. I mean, we've seen what Resident Evil 4 did, which is also one I'm gonna do an about video of. But also the switch from third to first person was like a whole brand new experience. And I just think it made it a lot more scarier. But when Requiem comes out, which is Resident Evil 9, it lets you choose between first and third. I think I'm still gonna choose third because that's like the most superior way to play. But first person is not bad. And as a little bonus, I wanted to do a character tier list from this game. So, starting with these three men, who might not look familiar, but they're from the beginning of the game when you find the VHS tape and you're going and exploring the house. So with that being said, they were only there for like, what, 2 minutes? I don't give a fuck about these two. This one especially, so he goes lower because he was literally making fun of the cameraman. This guy, I mean, he's just, I don't care about him. But this dude right here, his name is Clancy. See, I know his name, so I actually give a fuck about him. But what do I give him? Honestly, I don't even give him a boring. I give him a cool. And hear me out. I give him a B tier cool because he is in the DLC when you play Blackjack/21. You play as him, playing like the best card game ever. And not only that, this guy, Hoffman, I mean, honestly, I'm about to give him a C tier because he is our enemy, but the way he just kept coming back to life after every loss and like just putting us into more games was pretty crazy. But he's still boring because, I mean, he just dies. But not only was he in that, he was in the birthday VHS tape, which I thought was really cool. But he did die there. I don't know if the DLC is canon, but he dies in the birthday DLC. But he helps out Ethan in completing it, so that's why he gets a cool. Next up, we got this fucker. I didn't even know his name until I made this video. Alan. I mean, I don't give a fuck about him, but like, he's not next to these dudes. He badmouthed Evelyn, died, and I mean, shit, stand your ground, I guess. But he was a boring character, but he did help Mia, so that's why he's not getting the F tier. Next up is this police officer. I mean, Same thing with Alan. He like didn't do shit, but I mean he did help. But I'm gonna put him above Alan because at least he gave Ethan a pocket knife and, you know, introduced how violent Jack is. These fucking monsters, I mean, shit, even though they're annoying as fuck, they're a B tier. They're cool. I mean, not much else to say. I hate when they cover their face with their hands, and then when you shoot them in the head, they like, they go back, and then they just fling at you. It's so annoying, but they're pretty cool. Next up is Granny. I mean, all she did was sit around, be creepy if I'm being honest. It was pretty boring, but I like her way better than all these other three people. Now, we're getting into the serious people. Jack Baker. Jack Baker was funny as fuck. Whenever you'd attack him, he'd always have something like to say. He'd always clap back at Ethan. And that was really cool. He always came back alive like William Afton. And he also had his final ending in the DLC. This puts him at S tier. He's a peak character. He's really like the face of Resident Evil Biohazard. Marguerite, she was so creepy, and her screams and whining were so annoying, but that just made her such a unique character. So she's more than cool. She's pretty awesome. Lucas Baker, ooh, he was funny as fuck, annoying, but he made the game 10 times better with all his traps. And even in the DLC, most of it is all thanks to him. So he gets S tier. Mia, I mean, she was just a little whiny girl, and yeah, she made everything happen. You know, she caused this horrific, infamous backstory. But overall, I mean, pretty cool. Obviously better than these guys, but yeah, there's nothing really special. Her boss fight was also pretty easy. I mean, you literally get the best weapon in the game at the end, kill her in like 5 shots. So I'll put her in B tier. Zoe, well, Zoe's on the same boat. I like Zoe better than Mia. Zoe was in the Daughters DLC. She literally helped Ethan. She's awesome, but like, I think realistically she's in B tier. She wasn't really in the game for that long. Mia, I mean, we played with her. We didn't play with her, we played as her in the main game for a bit, and it was really interesting seeing like she was behind all of this. I just guess Evelyn wiped her memory or something, so she forgot everything, but I think she's above Mia. Not Mia, she's above Zoe, but still not on the awesome tier. Now we're down to the last 3. Ethan Winters, I mean, I don't even need to say anything. Obviously he's S tier peak. He's playable in Village, which I don't know anything about, and I am going to play that next. But he was just such a cool main character, and yeah, even though it wasn't Leon, Claire, Jill, Carlos, it wasn't any of them, brand new character to the series, they made him so likable, and that's why he deserves peak S tier. I said peak S tier, yes. Joe Baker, holy shit, this dude was badass. Even though, okay, he gets top A tier, it's because his temper was very weird. Yeah, we as Resident Evil fans know never to trust Umbrella, but the way he would just like smack them around, not hearing them out when they genuinely wanted to help, that kind of annoyed me. But he was so badass, punching with his fist. He deserves A tier. And then Chris Redfield, I mean, he was awesome. I think better than Margaret, but yeah, he came to save the day, I guess, even though, well, Ethan was gonna die to Evelyn, but he did save the day by throwing that gun down. So thanks to him, Ethan lives another day. He took down Lucas, and then he came to save Zoe and Joe after he defeated Jack. So this is the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this About series. I'm going to make more. Next, Silent Hill 2 and Cry of Fear. And then, by then, Silent Hill F should have dropped. I pre-ordered it. I'm going to play it right away. So if you want to see that game, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll remember you forever. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.